Hey guys, what's up? So we have episode 120 of Dragon Ball Super, entitled The Perfect Survival Tactic, Universe 3's Menacing Assassin. Last episode saw the elimination of Universe 4, so now all we have left are Universe 3, 7, and 11. Zeno points out that there are so many fighters who have been disqualified and eliminated already, and the Grand Priest says that the fight between the best fighters is just about to start. I disagree with this, however, because there are fighters like those of Universe 6, Kefla and Hit for example, who are way better fighters than Universe 3's fighters in my opinion, even after this episode. That would have been a better last stand battle. But let's get down to it. This episode is about Universe 3 trying to get Universe 7 out of the picture. Again, there's a big flaw I see here. Everybody knows that Jiren is probably the most powerful being out there, so they decide to go against each other and just face him later. But if I were them, I would have pooled our resources and gotten rid of Jiren. In that way, there's a bigger chance for the rest of the universes to survive when they're all of equal power to each other. So Universe 3 goes full speed ahead with their attack on Universe 7. These are actually pretty fast characters for robots. I mean, sure we have the androids, but then the thing with the androids is that they're artificial human beings, so they're partly biological creations of Dr. Gero that manifest robot attributes. These fighters, however, as far as we know, are merely machines created by Dr. Pepperoni, so I don't get how you can create a machine that could possibly be this fast. Then again, when you have a show like Dragon Ball Super, you shouldn't really take these things too seriously or expect them to be realistic. We have a certain warrior, Varia, who is said to have one of the highest defense powers in Universe 3. Now his plan was to tire out his enemies until such a time that he can make a counterattack and they will be too tired to defend themselves. Unfortunately, the opponents he's going against are androids 18 and 17. The two characters who have unlimited stamina and therefore cannot tire out. They eventually overpower him, and Android 18 eliminates him. Koitsukai, Pancha, and Bollerator seem to be reading the movements of Universe 7 so that they're able to plan the ideal counterattacks against their warriors. So while Gohan is going against Koitsukai, Pancha and Bollerator are fighting Vegeta and Goku. But eventually Gohan takes on all three because he decides that Goku and Vegeta have to reserve their stamina for Universe 11. Under Moscow's orders, Pepperoni launches what they call Plan X. If you're an Apple fan, feel free to call it Plan 10, but I doubt that is what they will call it during the dub. So Plan X makes use of Pancha, Bollerator, and Koitsukai to form a gigantic robot with increased defense, power, and speed. In my opinion, there was a design flaw that I couldn't quite let go. That being of Koitsukai being the arms and head of the entire robot. Kinda makes it look smaller. His legs and bottom half are more massive compared to the torso. But that's just my opinion. This new warrior is called Koiturator. Topo took one look at him and said that Universe 3 was hiding such a bothersome card all along. But if I were him, I really wouldn't give it much thought because obviously Universe 11 could take on such a warrior with ease. Koiturator and the robots of Universe 3 this whole time have actually reminded me of Dr. Gero and his androids. I feel like Pepperoni and Dr. Gero would have gotten along well if they were on the same side. I say if they were on the same side because, unlike Dr. Gero, Pepperoni is not necessarily evil. He was just taking up the command of his Kaioshin and actually fighting for the survival of his universe. Both Dr. Gero and Dr. Pepperoni had their own robots, the androids and these Universe 3 characters, and they also had their own masterpiece. One was in the form of Koiturator, and the other was in the form of Cell. Now the difference between these two is that Koiturator is a fusion of the other robots, while Cell had to absorb the other creations of Dr. Gero. So I can easily assume that Koiturator is more powerful than Cell. For one thing, he's going against a full-powered Mystic Gohan, and he even ended up taking on a pair of Super Saiyan Blues when Goku and Vegeta decided to intercede. Of course, the little beam struggle they had with Koichirator was only their way of buying Gohan time to fully charge a Kamehameha and fire it at him. Again, a full charged Kamehameha is the same way that Gohan defeated Cell a long time ago. So this one is way more powerful than that one. And it seemed to beat Koichirator but not eliminate him. Seeing as to how they were on the losing side, Pepperoni said that he was forced to use Universe 3's most powerful and final secret technique. And that is where the episode ends. The next episode shows us still a gigantic Universe 3 monster, but this time more biological than robot. It seems to have the colors of Dr. Pepperoni, which is what made me think that Pepperoni may have actually absorbed his creations in order to create this monster. So this huge monster is Dr. Pepperoni himself. He said that this last technique that he was about to use could kill him. So I guess a fusion between a robot and a real-life human being, assuming that he actually is one, is what he was talking about. This is the risk to his life, but he had to merge with his creations in order to beat Universe 7. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see how this plays out. I can't wait for the next episode. Tell us what you think in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe for more great videos.